something like that. But I do want to bring this up. Um,
Oh yeah,
I don't want to forget this because it does hit the DC family. It does.
yeah, it is.
And I was a huge fan of Val Kilmer. I mean, come on, Top Gun,
Yes,
Batman Forever. My one of my favorite movies that he was ever in,
Dark Holiday.
Kiss Kiss Bang
Kisses
Bang.
Bang Bang. That movie
Uh,
doesn't get talked about a lot.
yeah, I worked at Hollywood Video when that movie came out,
Mm,
and I was a manager at one of the stores. That
mm.
movie came out, and we used to have on the front counter, it was our picks, like our top picks every
Oh,
year. Like we would change, like, here's our movie of the year type of thing. And
yeah,
it was on mine actually for like 2 years. Like I didn't want to remove, I love that movie so
I love that
much.
movie.
It is so good. And he is so
RDJ is so
funny in that
good there
movie.
too.
He's so funny in that. Him and RDJ, like
RJ, yeah,
that should have been Robert Downey Jr.'s coming back
yeah,
out party. It really shouldn't. I mean, it was Iron Man a couple years later, but
yeah.
still, that should. But yeah, I mean, for me, it was hard to hear this because he was a big part of my life growing up. I mean, Batman Forever was 1989. Batman was huge for me. I mean, I talk about this all the time.
Sure.
Before, like my dad died when I was 4 years old.
Oh shit.
Some of my memories with him were sitting on his lap watching uh, Adam West Batman
Mm,
reruns. And when 1989 Batman finally came out and I got to see it, it was kind of like, man, I wish my dad could have seen it type of thing. You know, like I wish
mm.
he would have been able to see it because he was such a big Batman fan. Now, not at 4 years old did I think that, but like as I got older, you know, it was always
Right.
like, oh man, I wish he would have seen it, that kind of thing. And so I've always been a big Batman fan.
Mm.
But when Batman Forever came out, I was almost 10 years older. I was just about 10 years old. It was at 95, 96, something like that. I was like 9 or 10 years old, whatever it was when I
Okay.
came out, but it hit at the right moment for me. Like everything, the bright lights, the neon lights in it, the just the aesthetic, the goofiness in it. It reminded me of the Adam West
It
Batman,
was.
but updated
Yeah.
and just better. And it was Val Kilmer too. So I watched that movie so much as a kid
Me
on
too.
repeat. It was that or Star Wars I was watching when I was a
Mm.
kid. So to hear, you know, Val Kilmer passing away, it's tough. I mean, again, I was a big fan of Top Gun. You know, him as Doc Holliday and Tombstone.
Yeah.
The Real Genius, he was great in. I mean, you
The
could go
Saint.
The Saint, Heat. Come on,
Heat.
Heat,
Heat. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The
and
Doors.
The Doors. I mean, you
Yeah.
could go down the list for
Yeah.
things, but yeah, seeing such a dynamic actor go at a young age, and I know that he, you know, we all saw that he was suffering from throat cancer
Yeah.
more than 10 years ago, and he fought and battled and came back, and then he was in Top Gun Maverick and stuff, and he has another movie coming out that he's in. I believe I think I heard that.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I think there's one more coming out. I don't know if he's in or if he wrote it or something, but there is a movie that he was part of
Was
that's
part of?
coming out.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it just sucks, and it's from pneumonia too that he passed away from. So it's difficult, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, that was sad. I love him in as Doc Holliday in Tombstone, but Batman is the one that kind of is like, yeah, he was my Batman for a very long time. Um, I still love. I watched it last night. I was like, man, this movie still holds up a little bit. um, I did. You're right. That movie was a continuation of the Adam West, well, a modernized version of the Adam West Batman. Even though he didn't do the bad tootsie and all that stuff, but but he had three villains over. Wait, two.
too.
Uh, the Riddler and Two-Face.
Yeah.
Well, Two-Face is too okay. So
Mhm.
yeah, semantics.
Semantics.
But yeah, so and they were very over the top. So it was a fantastical Batman. I still remember getting chills watching the trailer and watching it in theaters because I learned how to appreciate Batman Returns after I got older and how I started and when I started dissecting films in a different way. But when I was little, I hated it because it's like, what? This is the end?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. So when I saw, Forever, I was like, oh, this is a movie. This is a
yeah,
Batman movie. Yeah. 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 So I really liked
yeah.
him in
And come
that.
on, I mean, like I said, I was like 9 or 10 years old, so I was just starting to like get into girls, and Nicole
Oh
Kidman at
no.
that age. I mean, come on,
Ah, Chase
Chase,
Bernadian.
Chase Meridian.
The Batman.
We got,
You know what's funny? I remember that I was showing it to my kids because I'm way older than you. I was showing it to my kid, and I remember when he said the bat signal is not a beeper, and my son turned to me, "What the fuck is a beeper?"
oh, jeez.
I had
That makes me feel old too, man. Don't worry.
Yeah, so I had to explain to him, no, before people would text you, and then you would get a phone number, and then you would go to a payphone. Yeah, what the fuck is a payphone?
Blood Ocean asked if we would care to want to see the Schumacher cut, and I do. I would love to see the Schumacher cut.
Yes, I would. Yeah, I would
I,
too.
I'm always up for seeing that kind of stuff. If it ever happens, that'd be great. If
Yeah,
not, I still enjoy what Batman Forever is, but I would like to see it if I could see
yeah.
it.
I met Schumacher once.
Oh,
I
did
don't know.
you?
Yeah, in New York. I I I stopped. He was walking towards me, and I say, "Is that Joe Schumacher? Joe, how you doing, Joe?" Say, "Hi, how you doing?" And then he turned around, grabbed my Nokia flip phone, and I took a picture. I don't know what that picture is, but
That's pretty
he
cool.
was a sweet guy
That's awesome. That's
before he
awesome.
passed away. R.I.P. to.
Yeah, yeah. It was what, last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I
Last
think so.
year. Yeah.
Was it? No, I feel like it feels longer.
Was it longer than that?
Yeah, I
Maybe.
think. Yeah, I think
No.
it was.
Critic Chris says Bob Kane thought Kilmer was the best as both Wayne and Batman. I think I'd agree to this day.
Yeah,
I've said that for quite some time. I think he
yeah.
was the best of both.
A
Um,
great Wayne. I think he was a perfect Wayne.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Definitely better than Clooney.
Yeah, yeah. That's not a high bar, though.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,